Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Prancing Pony Podcast Plays. Thank you for joining me today. Looks like we're going to do at least one more day here in Tales of the Shire. I wasn't able to do this last Saturday, so I want to make sure that our folks over in the UK and the rest of Europe are able to join us for at least one session here in the Tales of the Shire. And then perhaps we'll switch back to Lord of the Rings Online. All right. Well, let's see here. Do we have any questions in the chat before I get going with the game? Who's this guy on screen? That would be me. Let's take a look here. Hello, everybody. Yep. That's a fair point, Kel. And it's if you like cozy games, I think I've been saying this through a couple of the sessions. If you like cozy games, it seems like it's a perfectly fine choice. It may not be, at this point at least, it may not be the best of the genre, but at its price point, it's pretty good. I mean, it's half the price of a typical game. I don't know what the content updates will look like. I'm not sure that there is a big plan for DLCs in this. I hope there is, but we'll see. Perhaps if you're on the fence, it might be good to wait for, I imagine, maybe the Steam winter sale. By then, probably we'll see it at 20% off, 25% off, something like that. So we'll see. Oh, they're of course doing patches, and that's good because I want to see them do, a little bit more in terms of fixing some of the bugs that I've been hearing about. I've not encountered any crashes to desktop, thankfully. But I have read of people whose PCs even outstrip mine who have been running into those problems. So, yep. Cozy games are definitely a thing. Have I played the Lord of the Rings adventure card game on PC? I have not. The Lord of the Rings adventure card game. I don't think I'm not even sure that I'm aware of its existence. So, pop a link in here. Katie will hold on to that for me, and I'll take a look and see if it's available for me to play, and if it's something that I can do single player. Create my own cozy Middle Earth game. Well, I have to say they've done a good idea what's cozier than the Shire? I really feel like it's an excellent place to have a cozy game set. I think maybe the only other thing I could think of would be some sort of library game in Rivendell. That might be cozy, but that's about it. I think the Shire is a great place to be for that. So we'll see. All right. Enjoying a little downtime before I start my downtime. But definitely here to answer any questions that anybody has before we get started, whether it's on Tales of the Shire, on any of the other things I'm doing here on the PPP plays, or if it's related to the Prancing Pony podcast or today's Tolkien Times for that matter. Angmar at the height of the Witch King's reign. Cozy. If you like really, really awful places, yes. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started then. Because if we have questions, I'll answer them as we go in the chat. So let me pop that over here. And as usual, in order to make sure that we can see the screen, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the chat crossfeed. So those of you on YouTube and Twitch will have to play nice amongst yourselves because you won't be able to see each other. Oh, let's see. All right, and there we go. Unmute the game. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the background music. I feel like the music and ambiance is definitely one of the strengths of the game, as well as the art style. Hold on a second here. All right. Oh, I noticed something in this artwork that I didn't notice before, and that is the green dragon at the Green Dragon. So we'll point that out next time we get there. Let's take a look. What was I supposed to do today? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to head to the shop. Once again, mentioning for those who haven't seen the game before, that the birds provide your directions, which is a nice little touch. I just pointed to the screen as though you can see where I'm pointing. But you see that little blue bird right there? He'll tell you where to go if you have your waypoint set. So instead of arrows glowing on the ground, you get the little birds pointing you where you need to go. Peropa. I was saying there's no finer hobbit to get the Bywater Village clubs up and running. Even though I've only been here like 3 days. Thank you. So we're going to start with a foraging club, apparently. Huh, I wonder why Delphi's so down on herself. She thinks no one would want to learn from her. She understands the land better than anyone. Perhaps she's Tom Bombadil's daughter. And I want to forage for more than plants. The land around here must be full of mathams. Oh, no, you don't. You've cluttered up our place enough with your useless objects. Of course they're useless. That's what a matham is. And why shouldn't we collect them? There's a whole matham house in Mitchell Delving. It's the best place for them, Pearl, in Mitchell Delving, not in our shop. All right. Ooh, ho, we first get a lore drop. There's a shiny metal shirt in the Matham house. Mr. Baggins brought it back from his adventures. I used to sit and listen to his stories about trolls and dragons and dwarven treasure. I like Mr. Baggins. Any hobbit with such a fine taste in waistcoats wins my approval. But I wish he hadn't filled Nora's young head with so many fanciful notions. I promise you I will only forage for food. I will not search for mathams. In the chat, Katie's sending me the message from Hassel. Super excited, going to make an attempt tomorrow in making a recipe inspired by one of the recipes from the game. That is impressive. I will not be doing that, but I have a hard time making recipes I've been working on for years. You should get another hobbit to join this foraging club, Pearl. It would encourage Delphinium. It's a good idea. How about Daisy? She's always keen to have little adventures. Are you sure? Quite so. Must be her Took heritage. Always been odd, those folk. Seems like it never sits still. Willow might appreciate her bringing back dinner once in a while. As soon as you've seen her, we'll go visit Delphi together. All right. Apparently, he still wants to talk to me. Oh, I see. This is as the vendor, right? Maybe? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to check in. I'd made the medicine. Delphinium had made the medicine for me to bring to him. Just... What have you done to me? Oh, no. I do love the chattering teeth. I think I'm just going to let him sit there and chill for a while. No pun intended. Hopefully the Hobbit children in this game are less errant than children in Lotro. Yes, very good point, Katie. Last thing it needs is more time. It's getting worse as the minutes go by. Achoo! Oh, they can't even put a sneeze in the game. I'm not getting better. Go to Delphi and see if there's something she can do. Well, perhaps she made you an antiviral and you needed an antibacterial. I mean, that's what I'm just saying. Well, I need to restore the foraging club. But before I do, let's take a look. Restore the foraging club. Ask Hobson about the letter, which I'll do. Let's just do that since he's right here in town. Bless my bargains, you're here. I got your letter. You said there was a bargain only for me. Did I say what it was? You said it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't think I trust this guy, just saying. Can you narrow it down a bit more? How many once-in-a-lifetime opportunities do you have? Lots! So what is the big offer? Not so loud, Pearl Roper. I must ask you to control your excitement. You might cry out with joy, but try to contain yourself. Behold. I have nothing in my hand, but apparently Pearl sees a fork. Exactly. Crafted by the dwarves in their mines deep below the ground. Looks quite ordinary to me. Exactly. That's what's so good about it. Not right now, Hobson. It's just the first part of a complete dwarven dining set. Knives, forks, spoons. Perhaps next year. Teaspoons, dessert spoons, more spoons. I'm not interested. For the absurdly low price of 1 silver penny a week, you will, over time, build up a collection of cutlery that will amaze and astound your friends. Is he trying to get us into anybody here old enough to remember those album clubs where you got a really cheaply pressed vinyl album every month for the low price of whatever, and it was always more than how you would have paid for the record at a record shop? Oh, those are awful. Or book clubs, and I love books, but they'd be cheaply printed on cheap paper and cheap bindings, and they wouldn't be any cheaper than just buying the thing at the store. Anyway, I'm not going to join your club, Hobson. Goodbye, Hobson. I don't want you to buy anything. It very much sounds like you did. I know that as a hobbit living on their own, I'm sensing a little, I don't know, like bias against single hobbits here. You have no need for such a wide range of enchantingly mismatched cutlery. No, these are for the bigger families here, but urgent business beyond Bywater summons me. I cannot tarry. I'm asking to sell these on my behalf. So this is worse. This isn't join my cutlery of the month club. This is join my MLM and no. Oh, this is bad. Pitching an MLM here. No, we're not doing this. Don't deny those hardworking families the opportunity of a lifetime. What if they don't want to buy it? Well, then the opportunity will pass them by. You can bring a hobbit to a crossroads, but you can't make them boil a kettle without an onion. Yeah, what now? Good luck. May fortune follow you. Farewell. Try Sandyman first. He's got pennies spilling out of his ears. Fine Farmer Cotton, but make sure his wife's not around. Again, farewell. I don't trust this guy, but I do have his fork. Now what? Got anything interesting for sale? What does he have now? It's a box of old pins. Sharp as dragon's claws, but as light as feathers. No, I'm going to pass. Good heavens, man. I'm just going to skip this storyline as quickly as I can. Lily Cotton has told Farmer Cotton he can't buy anything else from me until next season. He's my best customer. Where am I going to find another? I don't know. Why don't you just start a farm? Yeah, I'm not going to do an MLM. No. A Hobbit MLM is a bad idea. Some old door hinges. Willow Took scares me a bit. I know what you mean. But she'll be fine if you're honest with her. And that's why she scares me. I don't know how to be honest, Hobson's saying. Quality? These hinges were hand-forged by the dwarves of the Lonely Mountain. Oh, you were doing so well. No, goodbye. I'm out. Can't skip the chat long enough. So seriously, he dragged me over here. I have to walk back. I wanted to show you, Village Life, a tough customer. All right, so I do want to try to sell to Sandyman. I do want to ask Daisy to join the foraging club, and I have to go to Delphinium for help. So before we do, though, I wanted to show you this. I didn't notice this before, but look at this. The tail, the arch, the next arch, and so on. These aren't just ordinary arches. They lead to the dragon's head here at the Green Dragon Inn. I did not notice that before, and I'm really surprised I didn't. But it's a lovely little piece of design. Really well done. All right. Let's see. Just checking the chat. Lotho would definitely have an MLM. All right. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, we're going to go all the way over to Daisy, and then we'll head over to Delphinium. All right. Oh, I forgot I can skip now. Let's skip. Is skipping faster than walking? We should time this. Feels about the same. It's like faster on the trot, but a little slower here. Where do we go? Okay, still go ahead. Follow the birds. Oh, can I still not talk to people? Yeah, can't still. I will admit that's something I'm not particularly keen on. Like, could they have given us a little bit more ability to communicate with characters? Some great concepts in the game. That's what I've got to say. This has some good bones. Are you pointing that way or this way, bird? This way. Willow's Workshop. Hello, Willow. What do you want? Well, I wouldn't mind trading for some nuts because... Oh, I see. I have to trade her wood for nuts. Well, that's no good. What have you got for sale? There we go. Oh, furniture, which I don't really want. Right now, I'm just having a hard enough time making recipes. So unless you're selling food, I don't want anything you got. Oh, there's Daisy. Oh, you look a bit puzzled. What no? Are you all right, Daisy? You look a bit puzzled. I am puzzled. I've got this riddle to do, and I can't do it. Can I help? In the eye of the lake there stands a tree, and in its roots you'll find what you seek. What do you think that means? I think it means the writer of this puzzle can't rhyme. Oh, it's a riddle. No, it's a riddle. Nora has given it to me, and it says Ritter at the top. Oh, right, riddle. Nora gave it to you. She's teaching me to read and write. She said that when she was my age, old Ruby taught her to read. And Fosco, and Orlo too. And now Nora's teaching me. It's very kind of Nora. Well, let me see if I can work out the answer. In the meantime, did you want to join the foraging club? Yes! Well, that settles that. Pearl? Yes? What's a foraging club? Yeah, I knew that was coming. I mean, I was like, can we telegraph the fact that she says yes without even asking a question? It's a club to explore the forest and find wonderful plants and flowers. Like going on adventures and finding treasure? But I'll need to ask my ma'am first. Let's ask her right now. I'm sure she'll say yes. I'm not so sure. Po Ropa, what brings you here? I'm making sure we have a foraging club. Foraging club, foraging club. I suppose it's a useful skill. I thought Delphinium was going to run it. I'm hoping she will, but Delphi thinks no one will be interested. Nora said she's going to do it. And you want Daisy to join? Can she? Can I please? I promise I'll be good. I'm always off exploring, and I'd love to find new things to eat. But I can't let you go now. We've got all that wood to move to the workshop. I need you to help. I'm getting shades of Luke Skywalker and Uncle Owen. All my friends are joining. But you said when I was done with this harvest, I could go. I can help. Thank you, Pearl. All right, then get that wood moved and Daisy can go. I'll get ready while you grab the wood. All right. And where is said wood? Over here. The forest. Game's not really telling me where to... Oh, is it this wood? There it is. Aha, collect 3 pieces of windfall wood. So I assume I just walk around the forest and look for wood that has fallen on the ground. Maybe, maybe not. Is there a map element? Aha, there is a map element. Wait. Collect 3 pieces. Well, there's... In the meantime, I'll collect some mustard. Restore the foraging club. Well, maybe I picked up the wood. I mean, there's only one piece, but I'll give it back to her. Maybe she can tell me where the rest is. Oh, well, then maybe not. She's charming. Okay. Collect 3 pieces of windfall wood. Oh, there's one. Nope. Yes, there is. Okay. Oh, and there's another. I just needed to look off the path for a bit. I do fear that if there's not a bit more depth, the charm will go away because it's not a very... I don't know. Maybe it'll be all right. Maybe it'll just keep going. It is cute. The art style is wonderful. I do like that. Taking a look here. Yeah, just one more season, and then Willow can hire some more dwarves. Help run the shop. I just need to find a good droid, really. Okay. I have the wood you asked for. Windfall wood. Mm-hmm. Daisy will be very happy. Mm-hmm. That's a job well done. Be good, Daisy. Don't go wandering off. I thought that was what I was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You can see why I'm worried. Keep an eye on her, won't you, Pearl? I will. Come on, Daisy. Let's go meet up with Nora. Okay, then why don't you come with me? Well, that seems weird, but I'm supposed to return to Nora. Okay, I can't go down that way. You know what? I'll go back to Nora in a bit. I want to go to Delphinium since I'm already over in that side of the river. Who are you? Well, nobody I can talk to, apparently. Artist asks, have I given any thoughts on the Gollum movie coming out? You know, it's now looking, what, December 27 now instead of December 26? So I'm trying to avoid really any thoughts. I'd love to talk to Andy about it. I was supposed to actually talk with him probably about a year ago. I'd gotten fairly far with his agent about talking to him about the audiobooks. And then all of a sudden this deal was announced and I was told he's not going to have time now. Never mind. So have I planted any seeds recently? I have not. I probably should do that. Yeah, my thought right now, my current thought on the film is I'm a little worried about what I'm hearing, that it's AI friendly. That concerns me a great deal, but I'm going to be optimistic until I have reason to not be optimistic. Oh dear, he needs a sour meal. Can you make one? That's all I can make is awful sour food. Okay, cook a sour meal. So I got to go back to my house. Interesting that it doesn't give me a destination for this. Like, I know I have to go back to my house for it, so I have to set my own tracking in order to go back to my kitchen and make a sour meal. Should be like rhubarb something, right? I mean, I should check my plants while I'm there, make sure I water them, plant any seeds that I have, if I have any empty beds, any seed beds. I really do like the, for lack of a better word, the cinematography of the game, like the camera movement and the fact that you get this really nice little depth of field effect. I know it's simple stuff, but they've done a really clever job with the art style and a very simple job too. I mean, a lot of these graphics are just, little 2D things like the leaves. All right, let's see. Water. No, that's not. There we go. Full, not full. Water plant. Water plants. And water plants. Okay. Oh, and harvest? Says I can harvest that. Harvested some lettuce. Anything else ready for harvest? Doesn't look like it. But that's good. Then I can maybe make that salad that a couple people like. All right. I need to make a sour meal. First, let's put everything I've got in the pantry. I will say I like the fact that oh, I have very good fish cakes ready to go, but that's not sour. That's spicy and textured. That it can tap into your pantry's inventory when you're cooking. You don't have to have it on your person. That's pretty nice. If I'm planting to do my best, to plant them in the corners and get 2 crops in the boxes, get the love face when you're planting them and get higher quality crops. Thank you, Hassel. I think I noticed that with one other one. Oh, I can't make anything. Sour is silky porridge with tangy rhubarb. I don't have enough stuff. I don't have enough rhubarb. I don't have enough oats. I can't make rich rhubarb pie, which is uncertain flavor, but probably sour. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. I guess I better stop by the market and buy some food. Come on. Where are the mounts in this game? Is it already almost night? Folks could have one thing in their hobbit larder. Enough food, apparently. I want a DoorDash membership. Oh, of course, it's night, so they're gone. All right, I'll talk to Nora. Oh, she's not here. She's up at the Green Dragon area. I think. No, she should be down here, right? Is she in this store? Ah. Because it's night. Everybody's at the Green Dragon socializing. Not that I can socialize with any of them. There we go. What can I do for you? Daisy will join the foraging club. Let's wait for her to arrive. We need to be gentle with Delphi. She's a bit like a forest animal herself. Be too loud and she'll disappear. So don't just jump in and say we want to learn foraging. Start by asking her for help to look for some herbs. Let's go and see her. You do the talking, Pearl. Meaning, since I'm doing the talking, meaning I'm also doing the walking. Nobody's going to come with me. It is evening, however, and I'm going to have to not... Let's see. Convince Delphi to... We can try talking to Delphi this late at night. I'm not sure I'll get a chance to. See, nobody will talk to me except for the people that are on the quest. So I need to go talk to Delphi. I can't just chat with anybody on the way. Now, I don't want to end up falling asleep. That would be bad. Assuming it's like Stardew Valley where you fall asleep, you lose some of the stuff in your inventory or whatever. I don't remember anymore. Where is she? Is she out wandering around somewhere? There she is. Can I help you with something? Well, can I ask you something? Let's talk back near my home. Oh, Nora and Daisy are here too. Do you want something? Daisy, of course. Lack subtlety completely. Don't listen to directions. We want to learn foraging. We wondered if you'd like to help us with a foraging club. Did somebody shut that girl up? Daisy's just very keen. On foraging. Well, that's lovely, Daisy. And I'm keen to show you how. Although I'm not sure where the adventure and treasure come into it. Give you a moment to get ready. Tell Tiffany when we're ready to start foraging. We'll fall asleep if we start now. So I'm going to head back to my hobbit hole so that I don't fall asleep. It's a long walk back. This way, I think, right? Can I not? Seriously, I can't jump? How do I get out of here? Oh, this way, I think. Folks come from all around the Shire to see the Bywater Pool, but not to fish here, because if you could fish here, you would actually see the fish. Therefore, you cannot actually fish. As we've learned, that's how you fish. You look for where the fish are, and then you throw you cast the line there. All right. It's getting to be night. Pearl's getting sleepy. If you haven't fallen asleep outside yet, you should really try it. So it's different from the other games where you get punished for it. I'll try that next time. I'm already here. If I'd seen that, I might have thought otherwise. All right. Confirm. New vegetables discovered. 1. It's a pretty unproductive day. 8 days left in summer. In summer. Sorry, mixing my movies. All right. Let's check. Oh, so, well, I don't have any. Oh, I can harvest that now. Baby marrow. And some maize. And some cucumber. Well, that's good. At least I'm getting some food. And some fennel. And some beans. Okay. But I'm assuming those other things are still there. There's a plant still in there, right? I just don't remember what. Oh, I'm out of water. That one's watered enough. Need some water here. Need some water here. And I'm going to run out of water again. I do recall in Stardew Valley, the first thing I wanted was a bigger water pail because I was tired of having to go fill it up all the time. All right. Cook a sour meal, which I can't do yet. Tell Delphinium when we're ready to start foraging. So let's track that tail. Oh, we'll have to check the mail first, too. There's no mail. All right. Let's go chat with Delphinium. Come on, act like you're in a hurry, Pearl. Step it up. Hello. Aw. Okay, Delphinium, let's get this thing done. Let's do some foraging. Best listen when I tell you cows love the summer. Why do I need to listen to you for that? I mean, really, to what advantage is that? All right, Delphinium. Can I help you with something? What do you just told me to come and tell you when we were ready. Ready to leave? Once we're out there, it might be a little while before we get back. Let's go. Let's do this thing. All right, Pearl. We're almost there. The big Bywater treasure hunt. I'm starting to really not like Daisy very much. It's a little annoying. Not far now, just a little farther down the hill. Almost there. Oh no, I wasn't trying to talk to you, Delphinium. I was trying to harvest the hedge mustard that's there. All right. Oh, it's pepperwort. Okay, get a move on. These people walk slower than Sarah Oakhart. For those of you who watch my Lord of the Rings online streams, you'll know what I mean. Oh, goodness. Do you all not have anything better to do with your days? All right, everyone. Start foraging. Good luck. We'll head back when we've all foraged a few things. Well, that should just be pretty straightforward. Done. Well done, everyone. I see a lot of heavy packs. It was fun. I found a bunch of worms while I was foraging. They like the dirt around here. Did you want to forage for worms? Yes. What about you, Delphi? You spent all your time helping us. I didn't see you get anything for yourself. I'm sorry, Delphi. You can have some of my worms. Now I'm thinking of you can have some of my gummy bears. They're nice and soft. They've been in my pocket all day. Little Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh, thanks, Daisy. You've given me plenty. I understand where the adventure and treasure come from. What happens now? We put a club notice board where everyone can see it. Talk to Old Noakes. Sure, I'll talk to Old Noakes. Maybe cook Mr. Noakes a nice meal. Talk to Marigold. She's known Old Noakes for years. She'll know what he'd like. All right. So, oops, I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. So, ask Marigold how to convince Old Noakes. In the eye of the lake, there stands a tree. In its roots, you'll find what you seek. Let's just knock that out. That's not the lake. Oh, you can't. I see. You can't track that one. I'm wondering, though, the lake is like right here. So I'm wondering if I Bywater Pool. Maybe not. All right. Well, let's see what I do want to track then. Old Noakes. Cook a sour meal. Too many things to do. We'll ask Marigold first, I suppose. All right. In the meantime, let me scroll through chat just to see if there's anything that I've missed. No one walks slower than Sarah Oakhart. That is true. Sarah the Faker. Yep. Yeah. Just let me talk to the hobbits. Also, no, not you. Well, look, if you can't help me on my quest, because I've got limited amount of time. Once it's dark, I'm done. I can't do anything. Oh, where am I, by the way? Did I? Where am I? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so Marigold is over there on the other side of. Okay, let's see. The stone bridge. Oh, hey, there's some fishing. Ooh. He's fighting me. He's fighting me. It would help if I could see the arc. I got a stone loach. Those live down the bottom of the water, eating whatever's going on between the rocks. Got no meat on them, not much use. Throw it back. I'll keep it. Just to spite old Noakes. All right, one more fish, and then we're going to go talk to Marigold. Oh, this is another one of these stone loaches that, like, I can't even make anything good with. I see a chat has come up. But, oh, I can get a hint from Hassel if I ask. Well, Hassel, maybe, tell you what, I will ask when it comes time. I think I'm going to try to talk to Marigold after I get this fish. Come on. Yeah, you know what? The graphics here, they should have thought of this. Like, there we go. A honeyed chub. Good fish, that one. Sweet taste to it. Surprising for Mr. Fishy. But trust old Noakes. He knows flavor just as well as he knows the fishing. Old Noakes. 3.5 pounder. I'm going to keep him. Backpack full. Clip here to make space. All right. Well, I can find apparently currents. I can find a lot of places. So we're going to swap with one of those and then head back to the house because otherwise I've got no room in my backpack. No, I guess we'll talk to her first. How to recognize fish from very far away. Number 1, the loach. All right. Hey. Hello, lovely. You're a new face around here. I'm Pearl Roper. I've come here from Bree. From Bree? Where did you live? At the Prancing Pony. How wonderful. So did I. 10 years behind the bar. The low bar for hobbits, of course. That's amazing. I'm Marigold Potts. I run the Ivy Bush Inn. Welcome to Bywater, Pearl. I'm sure you'll be very happy here. What would you like, lovely? Well, about the fishing club. I want to start the fishing club, and I need your help. You want help with Noakesy, don't you? I'm going to cook him a meal. Nora said you'd know what food he likes. I'll eat anything. Doesn't even have to be fish. I'll do my best. Is he threatening to use you as bait? Oh, that means he likes you. You'll be all right. All right, then. Share a meal with old Noakes. So what I want to do is I want to go back home. Yep, which is where it's taking me anyway. Unload my backpack. See if I need to maybe go buy some food from the marketplace, which I can't do yet until I empty my backpack. Hello, Swan. Did you know that Feanor burned ships that look like you? Just wanted you to know that. Okay, let's drop these things off at the pantry and then see what recipes he would like. So first off, that means looking up in here and seeing if we know anything about him. Old Noakesy. Nope. Here, they're mostly for fishing and eating fish, but we don't know. So we can make garden greens, which I don't really want to make for him. I don't think he'll like that. I think he'd... Oh, but I don't need to because I've got a meal. I forgot I put the fish thing back in here, didn't I? Yeah, I've got the very good fish cakes. So let me invite old Noakes, and I'll give him some very old fish cake. Very old fish cakes. Old Noakes, I'll give him some very good fish cakes. Oh, I remember running into this before. I have to be able to make 2 meals. So I'm going to invite old Noakes. And let's invite Marigold. And I'll go make that salad for Marigold. Since that's the only thing I have the ingredients for. jams, breads, fresh foods, dainties, roasts, pies. Wow. Okay. Refreshing, delicious, perfect for a warm summer's day. So throw in some lettuce, throw in some cucumber, some fennel, some baby marrow. I don't have any seasonings yet, or I can't use seasonings. Okay, so baby marrow, cook, chopping board. So it looks like the star is all the way over at crisp and slightly chunky. So we're going to do something like that. Too chunky. Okay, so cucumber, a little bit smoother. Oh, it's still chunky. Okay, so I need to make it smoother. Fennel. And baby marrow. Okay, but I still don't know how to make it crisp or tender. Oh, I'm supposed to put it in there, aren't I? I meant to do that earlier. All right. I made it away from that. It's not going to be very good. It's going to be too tender. Won't be crisp. All right, store in backpack. All right. I can see how that can get clever over time. I think it's going to be interesting. Acquiring ingredients is difficult, though. That's for sure. All right. So, so that's going to be tomorrow because I'm going to share a meal with Old Noakes. I need to try to sell to Sandyman if I can find him. And I need to cook a sour meal. So I need to go and get some ingredients. Wrong place. I need to go and get some ingredients. I need to see, do I have, I don't have any seeds. So even if those are empty beds, I can't put anything in them. Did I forget to water today? I can't remember now. No, watered. They're all watered. Okay. All right. Let's head down to the market and see about buying some seeds and also buying some foods, preferably some rhubarb if we can find it, because I do know how to make that rhubarb porridge, and I have the other ingredients for it. It's easy to fall behind on the trail. I make the show. It's hard for me to stay up on it, you know? That's why I have to build these little 6-week hiatuses in each summer. Good day to you, Ropa. What have you got for sale? Well, seeds are good, but I need to see if you actually, well, rhubarb. I need rhubarb seeds for sure. I can't afford any more beds, so hopefully I can, I don't want to sell my lunches. I'm not going to talk to him. He's insane. Okay. So he's got meat and miscellaneous. Oh, good. Okay, because we know we need milk. I know we need oats. Does he not have any oats? Oh no. How do you get oats? Where would you get oats? Because you can't, it's not like I can grow it. Oh, what? I guess I could. Are there seeds for some sort of oat seeds? Of course I could, but I mean, I was just saying I haven't seen it. So far I've seen vegetables and things. Yeah. Huh. This is weird. Where would I get oats if I'm out? Trying to Corey Olson 3 podcasts. That's tough. Let's see. I know he's not going to have anything interesting, but I'll talk to him. Bless my bargains, you're here. No, maybe, because he's got seasonings, which I can't use. So I'm going to not buy any. Sandyman. Of course that's where I would get that. So if I go to Hobson's Investment, that'll take me to him. Okay, he's up there. Okay. Okay, down here. I don't think I'd ever been there yet. Kill two birds with one stone, get some oats, and also talk to Sandyman about the multi-level marketing scheme. I mean, the opportunity of a lifetime. What is it? Let's buy your oats first. And sure, let's buy some barley. Let's buy some flour. I'm going to go broke here. I've got an offer for you, Sandyman. I have the joy of a son, yes. Does he have the joy of you, though, Sandyman? Where is he now? Oh, no, that's me. Where is he now? Oh, the last time I looked, my little joy was carving goblin heads into our front door with a big knife. He's very creative. Do you think you might need a dining set? I'm sorry, Hobbit, but for a moment I am speechless. Are you trying to sell me something? Oh, not exactly. I'm trying to be helpful. What sort of dining set? Well, I've got this fork. The rest comes in weekly installments on a silver piece a week. That's more like the rubbish that Hobson would try to sell. Basically, if you go around peddling Hobson's bargains, you're going to lose your good standing. Hurry along, go sell it to Farmer Cotton. All right, but I'm not going to, of course. I'm going to go back to my house and cook a sour meal. It's all the way up here. All right, let's go. Let's go all the way back. And thank you for that tip, Sandyman. About Sandyman Hassel. Appreciate it. Which way do I go? This way? Oh, which way do I go, boss? Which way do I go? Dun, 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 dun. Of course he does. I should have known that's where you would get oats, is at the mill. He's going to grind. That's where you're going to get flour. All right. All right, let's see what the butterflies are trying to get us. Okay, they want to get us some blackberry. That's nice. For a while, I thought the only thing they pointed out was hedge mustard. I was getting a little tired of hedge mustard. Let's see if I can harvest any of these things. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay. What about seeds? Rhubarb seeds. Ooh, I can't fit 2 in there. Can I? Yeah, that's a no. So I can't move. I can only move the whole thing. Cannot intersect the Hobbit. I love that. All right. Okay. Wait, so enter garden, seeds, rhubarb seeds, plop them there. Okay. So now I'm growing some rhubarb at least. All right. So I can't make that sour meal quite yet. I don't think I have any ingredients enough. Why is she backwards? That's weird. Oh, because I'm still in this mode. Okay. Rich rhubarb pie. I can make rich rhubarb pie. Ooh, and I can make Mistress Cotton's Amazing Autumn Tart and some Tuckborough pikelets. Okay, so that's what I can make. All right, good. At least I can make some food if I need to. In the meantime, so that's going to help me with... Oh, wait, Delphinium's Own Cures. And that means I can make a sour meal, I think. Well, rhubarb pie is not listed as sour, but come on, that's got to be sour because it's rhubarb, right? A tart would also be tart. All right, we'll try the pie. We'll try the pie. You can also use salt, black pepper, except for some reason I can't. Okay, you can use them in the frying pan. Okay. I think I have some butter. I think I got some butter. Got hedge mustard and pepperwort. which are both spicy. So that's not going to help me much. Miscellaneous, bacon, milk, pork, egg, cream. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can make rich rhubarb pie. Cream, oats, rhubarb. Currant is more sour than blackberry, right? So let's try currant. And then blackberry. Okay. Cream, I'm not going to cook that. So oats. Yeah, yeah, so oats I can't do anything with. All right, prepare your rhubarb, which is sour. Good. We want it to be halfway between chunky and smooth. And we're going to... Oh, we can't cook that. So we can't make it more tender. Okay, so currant. And blackberry, which we also can't do anything with. So there it is, sour. Good. Now I've made a sour meal. Take the sour meal to delphinium. Okay. All right, butterflies, take me to something. Or blackberry. Good. I do like the sheep. It's not a bad little game, really, for all they say about it. I'd apologize, but of course I wouldn't mean it. Oh, there she is. She's in her yard. Hey, delphinium, here's that sour meal that you needed to make the medicine that absolutely backfired. Here's the meal, Delphi. Rich rhubarb pie. This will definitely do the trick. You sure? As sure as I can be. Did your mother write down any cures? She left me a beautiful book, but the ink's all faded now. It's like I'm forgetting her. Just like I can't remember her face anymore. Oh, I know you've done your best. And Fosco will understand that. You're very kind, Pearl. I'll get this meal to him. Can you check on him later? Actually, I'll beat you to him. See if Fosco's feeling better. I like that I can outrun delphinium to Fosco, and that somehow he will have already eaten a meal and be feeling the symptoms of, the improvement in the symptoms, I should say. Make sure that it is set to that. Yes, it is. Okay. The border around the picture of the ingredient shows the flavors. Ah, I did see the green for the sour. Doop da doop da doo. This way? Yes. All right, let's see if Fosco's feeling any better. Hey, Fosco. Oh, because it's evening already. Good heavens. These people stop their workday early. And the only place they go is the pub. Did the sour meal make you feel better? Sneezed every bit of sniffle out of myself. Delphi's cure worked. I'll go see her right away and thank her myself. And rather partial to a good sour meal. All right. Okay, what did I get wild for, Katie? I never know what that's for. Because by the time I see it, it's like 3 minutes old and it was already 30 seconds lagged. So, All right, so we've got Old Noakes is tomorrow. Can we try to sell to Farmer Cotton? He is right over here. Isn't he? So this is the problem, is where is Farmer Cotton? Well, literally right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Is he in here? There he is. Good day to you, Europa. Oh, you should see this amazing fork, Farmer Cotton. All yours for only 1 silver piece a week. Mm-mm. Mm. What shall I do with this fork? We'll have another daft scheme on the go by the time it comes back to Bywater. As a reminder not to get too caught up in Hobson's honeyed words or in his MLM schemes. I agree, actually. Oh, didn't apologize because I wouldn't have mean it. Yeah, that's fair. All right. So Old Noakes is breakfast tomorrow. Wait for news from Hobson, so I just have to wait. And that'll also be Old Noakes. Okay. And it is getting to be evening, so I suppose I should head back to my my house. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, how did I get here? Because I was on the other side of the river, but he said let's talk at the farm. So oh, this is where I can't get into my house. See, this is annoying. The map says this is the way to go, but it isn't the way to go because for some reason I can't get into my yard from there. That's poor UI. The UI management should be like, is this bridge open? No? Then don't draw the map that way. Seriously, how do I even get back to my own flipping house from here? See, I can't go through this way either. Can I talk to you? Oh, it's a Lily Cotton, so I can. But I can't. I can only say goodbye. So why even enable me to speak to you if the only thing I can do is say see you later? Perhaps I'll stand here and wait to fall asleep. In the meantime, this is actually a good time for me to check the chat, see if there are any questions. All right. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit and just randomly comment on things that I've seen. Deal with nosy hobbits already, Katie. I'm sorry to hear that. Mill your own oats in Return to Moria. Oh, it's yeah. Well, I mean, it's a crafting game. I'm looking forward to playing that. By the way, I've got to talk with Matt about getting a stream going together on that because I hear it's not so much fun single player that it's overwhelming pretty quick. The birds definitely show me the way. They do. And thank you, Hassel, for the tip on the seasonings. I'll have to figure out how to use those next time. Trust the dwarves at the auto mill. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, Hassel, for the tip on the border of the recipe. That's also very useful. All right. And okay. It opens later on. Okay. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I figured it is. I mean, it's the same thing in Stardew Valley, right? There's that bridge that isn't built, but you don't get guided across it until you can go across it. If you're going to have an auto map feature, it needs to flex with what's available in the game. If the game has that path closed, then you shouldn't be directed on that path. All right. Oh, I should though. I'm not going to go to sleep, but I'm going to go in and drop food off in the pantry after I check to see if evening has come. I wasn't sure if maybe I could harvest things at the end of the day, like maybe it was based on when it got planted, but I suspect it's not that. Oops. I probably don't want to do, I probably want to pull the meals and keep those in my backpack for tomorrow. I love that I'm not really serving them fresh food. I've just had your fish cakes in my backpack for 3 days. Hope you don't mind. I do like that I have ducks in my pond, though. That way, in a pinch, I could always have one for dinner. um, I wonder if the game will even allow me to fish here. Yeah, it won't. Cast the cast button. Oh, it does something, but of course nothing will happen because there are no fish here. Maybe I can catch a duck. What else floats on water? A duck. Who are you who are so wise in the ways of science? Leave the ducks alone. I just wanted to see if the fishing would work on them. Like, would they bite the line, and could I reel them in? Cook them in my frying pan. So it seems that when you harvest some plants, like the lettuce, it goes away and you have to then plant a new seed. Whereas other plants like the maize, oh no, the maize is gone. It was over here. But like the beans over here, they stick around. So maybe some of them, oh, it's the same way in I think it's the same way in Stardew, where things like the grapevine or the bean pole, you take them off. Oh, she fell asleep. Oh, cute. The wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow. Also, no warning, like, hey, you're getting sleepy. What a relaxing day. And I've got a piece of mail. Hobson's investment. Check your post box. Oh, it's a pretty day out. Let's check the mail. Oh, I see. Okay, so fell asleep, did you? I found you asleep last night, so I took you back to bed in my wheelbarrow. If you go to bed late, you'll wake up late and you'll miss the lovely morning. See you soon, Orlo Proudfoot. I request something bitter. Okay. That might work because I made her a salad. And then also he's going to invite salt all through the water, salt all down below, salt from my belly, the cook had better know. So he likes salty, and I don't think I had any salt. Fork line discontinuation. The dwarven fork line has been discontinued. I enjoyed our business partnership and that I operate a no refunds policy. You can keep the fork. That's hilarious. Okay. And now it's just wait for news for Nora so that the quest is not done. All right. Let's set the restore the fishing club. So we're going to go in and start our meal. Confirm. Okay. Garden greens, summer style. All right, let's do this thing. Second breakfast at home. Good afternoon, Erica. He goes around with a dead fish on his back everywhere he goes. He would stink. Oh, he likes it. She's going to like it because she said she wanted bitter. So win-win. Okay. Nice. Good job. Good job, me. All right. I want to talk to you about the fishing club. I know you do, Hobbit. I know you do. Will you do it? Convince me. Bywater needs it to be a village.
Yeah.
Why? Just so Cotton can feel even prouder as he struts around his farm? Why do you have to be so angry all the time? Why do you have to go around snooping all the time? I like this. Answer a question with a question. This is a good strategy. I'm not snooping. I'm trying to help everyone, and so should you. Why? What obligation do I have to everyone? That's a big, broad obligation. Oh, really? Why? It's a fine place with fine hobbits. They want it to be a village. We should try to make that happen. All right, Pearl Roper. You might not know much about fishing, but you fight for what you believe in. I like that. There is one thing I'll say. No, you won't. You've talked too much already. Shut your mouth. I might have added that in there. I'll post something on the club board. Now get going. Mr. Fishy's biting this morning. I don't like to keep him waiting. What are you after? I heard you have something for me. I do. You've done well. Don't know what's wrong with a fishing rod. I got magnificent summer fish soup. I have nothing else to give you. Go on. Get. I like how cranky he is. I aspire to be like Old Noakes when I grow up. Katie, did you just say that Old Noakesy reminds you of someone and you're going to say me? Because that would just make my day. I'd be like the happiest guy. I remind somebody of Old Noakesy. Convince Farmer Cotton to lead the gardening club. So I need to go up and around. Okay. Oh, I like this. The little path that leads up under the bridge, but then up onto the bridge. That's very clever. Can I talk to you? No. Sometimes I see a puffball mushroom and I just get an urge to get a bit of kick. That's a weird thing. I'm going to give you a bit of a kick. Yeah, I can't interact with you in any way. Weird. On the trail. Unfortunately, I have to go and continue work before it gets late. Thank you. Yep. You are most welcome. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Oh, hey. Nora's got news for me. Oh, it's Marigold, not Nora. Oh, of course. She's going to give me a gift for having done so well. I got a recipe for the crunchy cold salad. Goodbye, lovely. Hello, you're lovely. Can I talk to you? Nope, can't talk to you. I can really annoy you, but you're not even acting annoyed. All right. Let's see if Nora has news for me. In the meantime, we're also not too far from... Oh, let's talk to Farmer Maggot first, since we want to run the gardening club. Good day to you, Roper. About the gardening club. Yes, I was making preparations to get it started. We should talk about this at my award-winning pumpkin patch. Poof. So, Pearl, you've come here to ask about the gardening club. Consul Octavian, sorry we got to brag some, just got home with it. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations on the birth of your daughter, and what a lovely name. Love that. That's so cool. Look no further, I'm the hobbit for the job. Let's start in your garden. Follow me. I know the way. Hold on a moment, Cotton. You've got more than enough to do here on the farm. Your honey-do list is as long as my arm and yours put together. Young Tom can manage. Oh, it's Rosie. Have we seen Rosie yet? I don't think we have. Not on his own, he can't. He needs you here. You're busy already with the village campaign. But the gardening club, it has to be run by a Cotton. Don't worry, Dad. I'll do it. What? You can't run the gardening club. I know a lot about gardening. Do you? I can't say I've noticed. Are you good enough? Wow. Wow, that's a rough question. Treat your sisters better than that, Pearl. Not better than me, that's for sure. I might not be, but I'd like to find out. Let's have a competition. Yes, that's the best way to settle it. Pure meritocracy. So what do you want to grow, my girl? Some pretty flowers? I don't mind. A vegetable. I grow the finest vegetables in the whole of Bywater. I want you to have a bit of a chance, Rosie. We'll just see about that. It will be me and Pearl, Dad. Will it now? Well, my girl, you're on. This is going to be fun. All right, Pearl, come and find me when you're ready. That would be now, actually. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Have any gardening tips? That's because I have a secret. I learned it from Gaffer Gamgee when I was out in the barn with his son, Sam. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I just really, yeah. I'm waiting now for the inevitable flow of sass from Katie. She's gonna give me something, but anyway, that's because I have a secret. I learned it from Gaffer Gamgee. He's got the nicest garden in the whole Shire, you see. So I wrote to him asking for some seeds, and to hear how his boy Sam was getting on, but mostly for the seeds. He told me that certain vegetables grow better in the company of others. So I should try planting my crops near other companion plants. Wow, I got a last name. That's rough. Once you've grown something special, bring it to me. All right. Well, Rosie, let me just tell you, you're going to grow 7 something specials, or no, 13 something specials. It was Feanor's wife that had 7 kids. All right. Present a 2-star vegetable to Rosie. Do I already have one? No, apparently not. So that's weird. See, it wants to send me back to her, but I don't have said 2-star vegetable. All right. I'm going to go to my house first and see if I have a 2-star vegetable in my pantry. Come on, you would have been disappointed if I didn't make some snarky, slightly borderline inappropriate comment about Rosie and Sam. See, there it is again. The map says go this way. You will come on. Did that not get caught in playtesting? That's the kind of thing that's just it's an inexcusably poor design. That kind of thing should absolutely be caught in playtesting and fixed. And it didn't get in the first patch because the first patch has been out already. Come on, water plant. And I can come back and harvest it in just a minute. I'm going to run out of water here. Yep, run out of water. Tiny pitcher. Okay. All right. Now, which ones can I harvest? I can harvest the beans. I can harvest the taters. But see, now I can't tell. So the beans will stay there, and so will the cucumber. But I think the taters are gone. So I have to have... And I don't have any seeds to put there. Okay, can I harvest that? No. So I can't harvest the rhubarb yet. Interesting that I put the rhubarb together at the same time, and one of them is clearly further along than the other. I wonder if I have to like move it out in more sun. All right, let me put these things in the pantry. All right, I'm supposed to see if I have a 2-star vegetable. Do I have... I do have a 2-star vegetable. I have box peppers, which are 2 stars. So, well, hold on. Do I have something that I have more of? No, those are all 1 star. Okay, so I take one of these and transfer it to my backpack. And I'm going to go talk to Rosie again. It's PPP after dark. Well, it's after dark. So it's always after dark somewhere. All right, go back up the hill. Oh, wait, wrong way. This way, right? Oh, it's because I don't have the map location set. Sorry. Yeah, so I have to go this way? This way. No. This doesn't make any sense because I can't go out that way. Oh, once again, the map telling me a way that I should go that I can't go. I don't know what they said, Katie, but thank you for getting rid of them. That was a spam account on YouTube, huh? Okay. Pepperwort.
Huh?
Anything I can help you with? Well, yeah, you told me to bring you a 2-star vegetable. How about this one? All right. Oh, a rage tuber even. Wonderful. All right, let's see about this competition. Don't be disappointed, Rosie love. You've done your best with gardening. I might even let you have a small patch at the farm. But you won't find many vegetables finer than this beauty. How about this one that I had absolutely nothing to do with? And by we, I mean I. Secrets? What secrets? Just some good advice from a friend. You have to admit it, husband. Rosie here has beaten you fair and square. I suppose you're right, Lily. All right, girl. You can run the gardening club. Well done, Rosie love. You've done really well. And Pearl, too. They did most of the work. It's the best way to learn. On that we can agree. I'm going to join this gardening club myself. Which just means he's going to kind of take it over. He won't be the person officially in charge, but everybody will have to listen to him because he won't shut up. Thanks for all your help, Pearl. This gardening club's going to be the best in the West Farthing. Oh, Lily has something to say to me. About the cooking club. Been hoping I'd see you. Oh, she's going to do the cooking club, of course. So what's the problem? It's all bent out of shape. Just need to get it mended. Who would be perfect? Probably... Oh, yeah, the dwarf, Neffy. Yes, Neffy will do it. Take it to her, ask if she'll mend it. Everyone likes me, even old Noakes. Of course he does. He's telling me to use me for bait. Has he done it yet? Well, no. He likes you. Neffy will be at her forge in Bywater. If you go now, you should catch her. And here's the broken mixing bowl. All right. So, it's the long walk over. Run, run, run. It's afternoon. You got to get there before evening. Cross over the bridge. Say hello to the swan. By say hello, I mean gently kick. I'm kidding. Swan will kill you if you do that. I don't even know where Neffy is. Okay, over here apparently. This way. Aha. Oh, it's the duck with the helmet. It's the duck with the helmet. Hold on. I thought I took a picture, but I didn't. Hide UI, and then wait till he looks at the camera. There we go. All right. Hello. Hello. Neffy at your service. At yours and your family's. I'm Pearl Roper. Interesting. What do you mean? You want to be friendly? Yes. Hello. Are you lonely? Hello. Not that lonely. No. Are you strange? That is why you have no friends? I do have friends. Hello. Then why friendly? What do you want? I don't want anything. I thought I'd say hello. Are all hobbits like this? Yes, except old Noakes. And maybe Willow Took, a bit. We Khazad do not make fast friends. Making friends is like ice fields carving the mountains. Powerful, mighty, very slow. Okay. So far, I have liked how the game has stayed faithful to the lore. This is exactly the opposite. They are fast in friendship and in enmity. They make your decisions about who you are very quickly, and then they stick to it. That's actually right there in the text of Aule and Yavanna. My duck. She's called Ladle. You will see her around. Perhaps we will. Very slowly. Goodbye, hobbits. Can you fix this mixing bowl? No. Why not? It is not possible. I don't understand. I need my hammer and my forging tongs. Here's my hammer. It is a mighty hammer. There are my tongs. But they are also down a hole. I have dropped them there. Well, shall I get them? Tunnel's small for me, but not too small for you. Once I have both of them, I can mend the bowl. Okay. Check the chat real quick. Yeah, I figured that. I hassled that she is a female dwarf. Ladle. Is it Ladle or is it Ladell? I think I'm going to be funny and call her Ladell. Maybe my voicing. I think, Katie, I wasn't voicing her as a female particularly well. But then again, here's the thing about dwarves. Tolkien's made it clear that outsiders can't tell the difference, not just from appearance, but even from voice and mannerisms. All right. So where do I go for this? Retrieve Neffy's tongs from the tunnel. Oh, it's the forge. Oh, we get another intro. Proper way for dwarves to greet. Well, what do you think she is? Of course she's a dwarf. But you are tall for a hobbit. So she wants to know what work he does. Work, I'm a farmer. I'll eventually do a voice, but you know, I'm kind of farmer by mistake. No, but my dad's farmer cotton. I'm supposed to be a farmer too, but no one ever asked me if I wanted to. Hello. Heart desires one thing, but body must do another. This is fair. Hello. Perhaps because I am not from Bywater. What is your name? Tom Cotton, same as my father. Come to my forge again, young Tom, if it is helpful. It is. Thank you, Neffy. All right. Now, where is this tunnel? Will she send me to the tunnel? This is another thing. The game doesn't give you clear guidance. I greet her again. Maybe she'll lead me to the tunnel this time. No, I have. We just talked about this. Okay, so she's also a merchant selling bacon, pork, and bacon grease in exchange for eggs. Okay. All right. How do I find the tunnel? Down, down, down the stairs, and then the tunnel. Retrieve Nevi's tongs from the tunnel. Details. That just tells me details on who she is. It doesn't tell me details on what I have to do. And aha, no, the map. Okay, yes. So it's down. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Oh, there they are. My goodness. Walked right by them. It would have bit me if it was a snake. All right, let's go take these back to Neffy. Though if we're pronouncing the F like it's Sindarin, then it would be Nevi, in which case it's short for like Guinevere or something. All right, I have your tongs. Now I will call you Tong Friend. I have so many comments. Right, and here's Lily's mixing bowl. Thank you, Tong Friend. This bowl will be made anew by the dwarves. But don't worry too much, it's only a mixing bowl. Everything made with dwarven skill is a wonder. This will be the finest. What is it again? A mixing bowl. The finest mixing bowl in the Shire. I'll try to do a voice at some point. Dwarven mended mixing bowl. Return the bowl to Lily. It's probably getting to be too late at night, but we can try. Is she up by the, yep, up by the green dragon? Everybody's always at the green dragon. There she is. Out of my way, people. What can I do for you? Oh, the mixing bowl is fixed. Hello, Pearl Love. Have you got that old mixing bowl with you? Here it is. Look at that. The metal shines as bright as a noonday sun, and it has Neffy's strange letters all around its rim. Wonderful. So now we can start our cooking club? Go talk to Marigold at the Ivy Bush. The oak club boards are down there. Let's start using them again. I'll go and talk to her. Thank you, Mrs. Cotton. Don't forget your bowl. But it's your bowl. I've got plenty of bowls, and you can do with a new one. See you soon, Pearl. All right. Marigold needs help in finding and fixing the club boards. It's probably too late in the evening for me to get that done. There's nothing that says we can't try. And then we'll call it a day since we've got, it's already an hour and a half in. And, all right, let's see. I can cut cross country easily enough. Oh, nice. The Ivy Bush Inn. What would you like, lovely? Hello, Pearl. I've been looking for those club notice boards, but bless my barrels, I can't find them anywhere. Well, where have you looked? Everywhere. I spoke to an old traveler. They thought they were outside near the water. I spoke to another hobbit. They reckoned they were on top of the roof. Perhaps you should have a look around. Anything else I can help you with? It's not trouble at all. Apparently, there isn't anything I can ask her. Goodbye, lovely. All right. Find the club boards. Oh, not you. Come on, clear. There we go. There they are. Well, look at that. I would never have found these old boards. But now we've got to change the name of the inn because it's not the Ivy Bush anymore because you've gotten rid of all my ivy. Right now, you deserve a rest. I agree. The clubs have come back to Bywater. Ooh, and I've got some stuff. All right. So I'm going to head home for the night. Having done quite a bit, I think, to further the story. All right, let's go put my inventory in the pantry. I'm curious if there's any meal I can make, because if so, I should write to somebody. Apparently not. That's all. That's the all, and I can't make anything. So I need onion. There, I need pumpkin, onion, and cream. I need Dawndace, tomatoes and shallots, fennels. Yeah, I need a lot of food. All right. I'm going to go to bed, call it a night. And then save the game. Last week of summer. All right, and we are going to save the game. And exit to the menu. All right. Let me bring the chat back over here to my main screen, and we'll wrap up with any questions, if anybody has any for that matter. All right. First of all, let me pop up the chat mix there on the screen so we can see what everybody's been saying. All right. Let me scroll up a little bit and see if there have been any questions. Secret Tunnel. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could do the duck, instead of being Ladle, we could call the duck Liddell, and it could sing like cover songs of Adele tunes. Not through me, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, the ivy shrubbery with a little path going down the middle. Good night, Catherine. If it's not too late. All right. No tech glitches today. That was good. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm a deep dad, so that's all the kind of puns I do. I don't know how anybody who's ever listened to the Prancing Pony podcast could ever think otherwise, frankly. So, already working on the roadmap for season 10. Got some TTT going, getting season 12. That drops on Monday, doesn't it? 2 days from now, the next series of the TTT begins. I think you folks will enjoy that. Yes, they all have to be duck themed. Hassel, you're absolutely right. We need to take the lyrics of Adele songs, turn them into duck oriented songs, and then sing them with a slight quack in her voice. Yeah. Excellent. And thank you, Katie, for getting that scheduled and ready to go. Tech glitches didn't happen when the door was open. Yeah, the door isn't supposed to be open. I realized it after I started the stream, and I was like, oh, no, the door is open. But it just means you can't see all the cool art over there. That was kind of the problem. It was really meant to be closed for that exact reason, but I wasn't going to get up and close it because I'm wired to my computer and I didn't want to lose that. So anyway, well, if we don't have any more questions, we're going to wrap it up. I think this coming week, I've got 2 sessions before I leave for Podcast Movement. So that's Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, and next Saturday, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific. I think I'm going to go back to Lotro, but we're going to, now that we finished Epic Volume 1, I'm going to go back to the beginning of that Epic and do the parts of it that we didn't see because of the start that we did in Cardaland and Swanfleet. So we'll go back and see. We'll actually have to encounter the slow-moving Sarah Oakart, as well as several other bits and pieces of the Legendarium that we'll encounter in those early stages of the Epic. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then, just so you know, this is far enough out that I don't mind telling you, I will not be streaming on Tuesday the 19th, as I will be in Dallas for Podcast Movement, learning more and more about how to do a better podcast for everybody. And I do intend to be back in time for the Saturday stream. That shouldn't be a problem. So I should just miss the one. Might have to miss the following one because it's back to school night and both my kids' schools are doing their back to school night that night. So I might have to miss Tuesday the 26th as well, but that is still up in the air and I'll let you guys know. All right, everybody. Do we have any more questions? Looks like we do not. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a wonderful time, whether you're playing Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings Online, Return to Moria, whatever it may be, as long as you're not playing Gollum, because I don't think you'll be able to enjoy yourself if you're playing Gollum. Anyway, take care. See you next time.